Welcome back to Achilles Legends Untold, second stream. I'm not gonna do the full playthrough, but meaning on the stream, not gonna do the full playthrough, but let's have fun together if we can, while we get to that point where I can actually do something with the game, meaning create a review or something. Early impression. So anyway, I'm gonna try to progress the story a little bit, although there is side content that I'm supposed to be doing too. Oh shit, now we're in trouble. There's a bunch of them over here. I did get the perfect block upgrade, which is a significant thing because creating space in this game is kind of crucial. Fighting multiple opponents is very difficult, mainly because how the game is constructed. Honestly, this game would be a lot better if there weren't as many fights. The more I play, the more I see these reoccurring fights against 3 or 4 enemies at once, which is not a good thing. I understand they have to introduce such things, but it just doesn't play that well when you're supposed to be battling multiple opponents. Or maybe I just suck, I don't know. We'll see if I can master this system. There we go.
I'll beat you bloody.
Wait, why am I not teleporting? Because I can teleport. I've played offline, I mean without streaming a couple of times, so I did unlock a couple of these teleportation points, and this is the one that is closest to the thing that we need, which is the rescue, the gate into the mountain, whatever it is. This is a cool little scene. I like the fact that sometimes there's a shift in perspective so that it zooms in a little bit. We get to see beautiful details on the Myrmidon armor, which is amazing.
These gates lead to the inside of the mountain. They must be opened by some kind of lever. And another one. That was easy.
This movie in particular I like the least. When he does this and this. Now, it's a very effective move. When it comes to its effectiveness, it's probably one of the more effective moves in the game that I've seen so far. But problem is that aesthetically, animation is quite bad. I mean, he's just sliding. Things like that really... There are a couple of things like that in the game that kill the immersion. But it's okay. You get used to it, I guess.
The gate gates should be open now.
This game is also a good example of a game that where voice acting shouldn't be included, because it's an effort. It's a wasted effort because it doesn't add anything. It actually takes away from the game itself. So just textual
Abandoned stronghold.
thing would be enough for Achilles to say what he wants, what he needs, and that's it. With a grunt or two, that's it. Or scream or whatever. That's all you need.
This monument is moving.
Oh, what? See, it was easier defeating this huge statue than battling against 2 or 3 opponents at once. Oh, what's that? Couple of skellies. Uh-oh, we can't get stuck. If we get stuck, we are dead. That's it. It's very difficult to get away from enemies when you are put in a corner. Oh shit, I'm burning. That's not good. I did find fire weapon, which would be, I think, the best option for this particular location. At least that's what I think. The reason is because skeletons are weak to divine attacks, and this is the weapon I was talking about. Fiery copies. Fire against undead. You know it works. It always did. Oh shit. I've turned on to show damage dealt because I need to see what is more effective. If I don't see that, then it's a problem. Since I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, I need to know what is more effective against certain types of enemies, because I mean there aren't that many damage types. There's divine and dark and physical, and also there's also poison. I think this one is divine, and it puts enemies and it burns enemies.
This place is huge.
I just love how Achilles looks in this game. It's phenomenal. The armor, his movement is also really good in terms of just walking and basic stuff like that. Quite dig it. Oh crap, I hate these types. Now these are the first enemy types that I really don't like and that don't really fit the game that well. Stationary, projectile throwing bastards. And plants. Is there anything worse than fighting against fucking plants? I mean, not worse in terms of difficulty, but in terms of aesthetic aesthetic satisfaction upon killing such an enemy. I always hated that about games like Final Fantasy. Let's say Final Fantasy always had terrible enemies. Most of the enemies were terrible. You were battling bugs, plants, whatnot. It fucking pissed me off. And then they bring the Omega weapons, Ultima weapons now. That's cool. Not plants. Except Marlboro. Marlboro is good. Oh, die already, for fuck's sake. Ah, shit. Oh, fuck off. Though, okay, to be fair, I don't know the tactic yet to defeat these bastards, so every enemy in this game has some sort of a weakness, right? And they have their attack patterns that should be studied. But hard to study something that I haven't fought yet. Fucking hell, this is so annoying. Finally. God damn it. Alright, let's craft a couple of... at least we got a level from it. For some reason, using the gamepad in the menu doesn't work for me. So smoked meat, eat to slowly recover. Yes, let's craft a little bit of those. There we go. We're gonna need it. Camera angle, which one, mate? You mean in Achilles or? The game, okay. I like it a lot. I love isometric. To me, isometric is my favorite type of camera because it shows everything that it needs to show. And it doesn't have to have insane amount of details in order to be aesthetically pleasing. For example, something like Pillars of Eternity 2 that far is quite aesthetically pleasing for me. But it doesn't need to have insane amount of details, while when you're playing third person and first person games it requires a lot more. Unless they really do a good game that doesn't require graphical fidelity or some advanced stuff, like for example System Shock Remake. System Shock Remake is the game that really surprised me. I never played System Shock the original, so when they came out with a remake I was so happy. They did such a great job with the game. We'll see how No Rest for the Wicked plays when it releases, because Achilles is so far I think the only game that combined Dark Souls with isometric. Might be, might not be, I don't know. I've played some interesting games in that department, meaning in isometric hack and slash Diablesque kind of style, but it isn't, like Darksiders Genesis, The Ascent and so on. And they have quite interesting way of doing combat. Although I'd say Lost Ark, even though it's a repetitive MMO type bollocks, that game has amazing combat system. I just loved that combat system. That combat system was so fucking advanced and methodical and cool and epic. It has it all.
What's going on with me?
Alien Ant Farm is back. I don't know if you bastards remember them from their early 2000, actually 2000, yeah, early 2000, when they had that Smooth Criminal and movies. They were kind of a one-hit wonder, to be honest. They are back and they released 2 songs that I know of, at least. One is the other one is cool, called So Cold. That's how it's. I'm singing it the whole goddamn day in my head. I can't stop. But you gotta listen to it twice or 3 times, then it gets stuck easily. I'm sure you all remember that. Oh, that's a cool enemy from early 2000 by doing the remake of the song Smooth Criminal. They did an amazing job. One of my favorite remakes of all time. Okay, that's a weird enemy because... Okay, what the fuck is going on? This is completely different enemy now in regards of attack patterns. Oh, what? Okay, cool. I'm into that. Oh yeah, what upgrade did I purchase? I forgot to use this, but they basically I can do the counter attack fast. However, what I'm interested in is this. Successfully protocol but will restore a small amount of energy. Okay, and then we have this counter attack number 2. I'm annoying my girl the whole day with that so-called song. It's fucking... See, let's rest up. I gotta replenish things and let's go further, right? Skill reminds me of Skyrim a little bit. That's a good analogy, mate. Because it really does remind of Skyrim. I never really thought about that, but now that you've said it, it actually does.
Great for defense. Even my myrmidons would have trouble capturing this, like no sign of the smith. Maybe he just... No. I have to keep looking.
Oh, by the way, you can do dual wield. You don't have to use the shield. Although currently I'm having issues with that setup. I don't think it's that beneficial. But I'm gonna showcase that as well. Why not? A second. So yeah, this is how we dual wield. Any type of counter ab, what does that mean? Counter ability. What do you consider a counter ability? Can you explain a little bit and I'll try to explain. Now we're gonna equip double poisonous axes. Because why the hell not, right? I don't like that axes are in the game, but it makes sense, I guess. Actually, let's make the double bleed build. Well, not the build, but I can't make builds yet, but... or dark damage. Yeah, let's go with this. Bleed and... poison. So, the counter ability. A way to counter an attack from the enemy. Yes. You can block with the shield. Look at this. I'm gonna show you now. 1 second. Look at this. Counter attack. First you unlock Cold Blood, which makes enemies stutter when you perfect block them, and then you can do the counter attack. Besides that, you have normal movement, simple movements, and then counters from the movement. For example, I'll show you. So you can do normal attack, but if I do this and then do any kind of attack from the dodge, that is combined into a different type of attack. So you can always do these small movements and small counters that would really be that are beneficial. Like this. Gotta say, dual wield is cool to play, but there are some issues with it. I'm gonna try to explain. Of course, damage-wise, it's phenomenal. Although not as good as I thought at first. Oh, that's a delay. I fucking hate the delayed attacks, but it's fine. They have slow swings, that makes sense. However, there isn't what is interesting and what makes it problematic fighting multiple enemies is there's no proper attack cancel. So you gotta be really careful when to initiate attacking. Which means that defensive style is quite good to use. Now I'm interested if there are two-hander weapons. I wish that they are, because I was surprised when they displayed that there are dual wield. That we can dual wield, but it would be really interesting to see what kind of a two-handed weapon, if there is a two-handed weapon, how it would work. I mean, there are spears, but they are used with a shield. God damn, this hits hard. This move in particular. But it takes a long time to load up. Alright, this is the first time I'm using dual wield that it's so effective, to be honest. I'm liking it. I'm really liking it. See, that was dodge and then an attack after the dodge, which is a connected thing. Basically dodge attack. Why am I overcomplicating explanations? New skill, Fire of Etna. What? I can acquire skills. Wait, what? I honestly did not know that. This is the first skill that I've actually acquired. Let me see. Where do we equip skills? Aha, I need to get to... Oh no, here we are. Okay, we have Fire of Etna. Engulf your weapon in a flame to deal additional damage and inflict burn on hit enemies. Oh, okay. But I only have 2 slots and these 2 are practically mandatory. So what I'm going to do is equip it in first slot instead of the kick, which is a blasphemy, I know. And we're going to put healing there. Okay. So I have a weapon now that we engulf in a flame. Let's see if it can actually do triple damage over time. Of course, I'm battling statues where that wouldn't work.
I'm able to see.
There's also another issue that backgrounds are not transparent. I mean, some of the objects are not transparent. Sometimes it's hard to see what the hell is going on. But it's quite different playing with two weapons instead of shield and a sword. It feels very, very different, and I like that. I like that. This type of a game needs as much as diversity as possible in terms of playstyles. But so far, only two playstyles without much difference. But then again, there's a spear with different attacks. I don't know. We'll see.
No, no way! I will not forge these damn swords for you! Am I making myself—
I'm not one of your would-be clients. I came here to save you.
They're strong as a groove, but they're a bunch of knuckleheads. Besides, as you can see, I handled them.
If you don't want my help,
That's out of the question. That won't work for anyone. Especially for those who—
you don't know.
No, it's you who doesn't understand. I've been forging weapons and armor.
So I should inform your apprentice.
Virtus,
I did. You wanted to.
you did well.
I already got him out of some trouble.
And damn it. He was probably wandering alone in those old ruins again and awakened some monstrosity. I suspect.
So it seems like I've completed the mission, which is great. Upgrades are frequent, but then again, in every RPG, upgrades are frequent in the early game, so I'm actually digging this more and more. We'll see when we apply crafting system to it all and how much difference that makes, but I know I need to upgrade armor as fast as possible.
These luminous circles are quite useful.
What the hell does he have growing out of his head?
In the area. Listen,
How am I supposed to? I am not.
and it isn't.
I'll check that.
What the hell is that thing? I don't get it.
No time to waste. Go to the temple and take care of whatever you find in there. We will see each other in the smithy.
Oh shit! No, 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 no! Oh, come on! Get poisoned or at least start bleeding, god damn it.
Another venture ahead of me. And I have even more questions and fewer answers. The dead rising from their graves. Monsters I've known only from legends prowling the roads. Soldiers under...
Yeah, you're correct about that, but we'll still see how No Rest for the Wicked plays. Remember that what we've seen is mostly filtered experience. Of course, they need to promote the game, so they're gonna always show the best bits. And also, this is all a three-man game. Someone told me yesterday that this game was made by 3 people, which is fantastic. Really, a fantastic achievement. What the hell is precision for? I never... Okay, vitality. Here, what do we have here? Unlock this, then we have... we have some drink potions more quickly. Yeah, that's gonna help. But before all of that, let's teleport to the guy that was crafting our armor. Where is he? Where the hell was he? Crumbling Forge, I'm guessing, right? No? Oh, don't tell me you have not put the sign on the map where the blacksmith was. Because that's a ridiculous mistake. I think he's somewhere around here, but I'm not certain. I don't recall where the hell he was. It's... How the hell do you not put where the forge is? Smith, okay. So I'm guessing we don't have a smith anymore. Alright, before we do anything else, we're just gonna progress through this, through the main story, because I want to unlock that smith so I don't have to worry about this fake smith that brought me nothing so far. Canyon of Tears, let's go. I gotta say, the way Achilles looks is quite stunning, to be honest. Look at this. I love it. I love that armor. Well, I'm a sucker for black colors, so... fits me perfectly, I guess, in this game. Oh shit, this is a nasty location. Now, archers are a specific problem, because sometimes they miss, sometimes they don't, and it's while you're walking, and there's no real logic behind it. At least I haven't managed to find what. Come on. See why it's not easy playing without shield. I mean, I can block, but it's not gonna be effective. And switching targets is pain in the ass. You mean one of your favorite one of your favorite movies. I'm gonna show you something that you're gonna know immediately from the movie, but let me just... Fucking hell. There we go. No. Okay, now I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna equip the shield just for that. I love that thing in... I love that from the movies, so I'm gonna show you just that. Oh, this one is much better. So I'm gonna switch, although not a fan of the graphic, but look at this. Wait. Poisonous. Let's do it with a normal sword, bloodthirsty. Now check this out. Check this move. You remember this move? That was from one of the first scenes in the movie, I think, when he fought that Goliath or something. I love that they have implemented that into the game. So I'm still trying to figure out how the hell does damage over time work? Because if we can combine bleed with poison, that would be epic. But there's, I think the chance to poison someone is random. And the trifecta fire, bleed. Oh shit! Didn't even see the enemy. Trifecta of bleed, fire, and poison would seem like the most overpowered thing ever. As I'm about to die from the. Yeah, you get stuck in this game, you're done. Especially against these guys. These barbarians are fast as fuck. Ah, shit. Ah! Can I craft potions? I think I'm gonna stick with shield and sword for a little bit. I love that playstyle. And it helps me defending. Throne. We can't. Only resistance things and so on. Raw meat. I don't know where to farm raw meat. But I guess we have enough of these. Oh, we don't. Holy shit. We actually don't. We have only a couple more remaining.
Kill the bastard!
Let's see if we can kite, or not kite, but draw some of them like him. There we go.
Get the horse, son!
Yeah, sometimes... See, the problem with pre-rendered combos that are difficult to... Not difficult, but they become impossible to counter. Because it seems like there's no poise system in the middle of the combo. So whenever they go for some kind of a combo, they need to complete it. What the hell was that?
You shouldn't have come here.
Oh, finally, I've poisoned him.
Well, well, well. Who do we have here?
His armor must be worth a fortune. Kill the bastard!
Okay. Weird how we don't have a bow or something. Well, then again, we are not playing with Paris, are we? We are playing with Achilles.
Give me your money, bastard.
Oh, shit. Forgot to apply this.
His armor must be worth a fortune.
Oh, fuck off! Jesus Christ. Fighting more than one enemy in this game is irritating.
I'm here.
Hey, Deacon.
Get the horse, son!
Decent game so far, gotta say. Still trying to get used to the system as much as I can.
Not yet.
His armor must be worth a fortune.
I'm getting stronger.
Kill the bastard!
Yeah, I hate these goddamn combos of theirs. They are really not well done.
Get the horse, son!
I buy Banishers even if I'm still in CRPG mode. Just wanted to support the devs. I'll get around to it. Aha, you bought. Nice, mate. Nice. Very nice of you.
Kill the bastard!
Yeah, Dima. Hey, Detron. Oh, you'll definitely like it if you've seen almost the whole game by participating in the streams. Which, I mean, kudos to you, mate. Staying on my streams for so long. Welcome on the Discord, then.
Kill the bastard!
But yeah, you definitely are sure about the purchase after seeing so many streams of Banishers. Ah. Shit. Best build for magic in Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't even remember doing stuff for Kingdom Hearts 3 regarding builds, but alright. Glad I could be of help, mate.
Give me your money, bastard.
Unicorn Overlord. No, I haven't, mate. Have you been mentioning it on the stream or something? Because there's that might be the first time I'm hearing about that game. What is it? It has an interesting name, definitely.
You shouldn't have come here.
Tactical. What is it? What is it about? Hey, Kai. Shield throwing bastard. Good thing you mentioned that because I want to switch to. I'll just prefer sword and shield in this game so far. So let's see what kind of a sword. Brutal blade. More crit damage. Aha, similar style to ogre battles. Alright. But I doubt I'll be able to play it anytime soon.
It's been a while since I've seen a shrine.
Oh shit. Come on. Will do, mate. Thanks for notifying me about it. Where's that upgrade for counter attack? I already got it. Skill, unlock this. Achilles costs only $24. It is cool looking, but it's not really practical that much. But aesthetically, yeah, it looks cool. Oh, wait, rest up. Nah, I don't need to rest up. But yeah, $24 for this game. Ah, cheers, mate. Thanks for reminding me. I did many games, so sometimes forget. Well, that's a new enemy. Is that a griffin?
This looks like the entrance to the temple.
Yeah, that's cheap for a game like this. Can you imagine if RPG was a Spartan soldier in real life and had to fight phoenixes? How would you feel about it? Mate. I don't know, I have too much pride at times, which is a bad thing in that situation, because if you see a fucking phoenix, if you're a Spartan soldier, there's only one solution: run.
I feel a piercing cold in this place.
But knowing myself, I'd probably be stupid and try to fight it and die. I'm gonna grab the water. Be right back. Ipak je dobro vidjeti te opet pod stresom. A? I ti znaš hrvatski? Did you use Google Translate or are you a neighbor? Aha, okay. Da, pretpostavio sam da je. Nema vez, čovjek se potrudio.
These must be the missing people the Smith mentions.
Oh, nice. Oh, come on. Thanks, man. Enjoy work if you can.
Paulus, I'm glad you agreed to take care of this matter. I'm certain you'll handle it. Each of your men is worth 5 of Menelaus' soldiers. Take the armor I managed to rustle up. Maybe I should find out more about this.
I once felt the same. But I found my way. Here. And here. A revolution.
Skeleton King. Evo još malo ti sam vrata zatvorio. You'd like to learn Japanese? Oh damn, man, that's a tough one. You really picked an easy language to learn, didn't you?
What are you doing here? What happened to them?
I killed them. Get it? I killed them. That voice made me do it. Keeps piercing my mind like a bloody dagger. I can't take it anymore. You're a stranger here. A stranger in the Lord's home. Your death shall please him.
Whoa.
No choice.
Hey SDG, after watching a play yesterday I jumped back on Achilles last night and played for a while. Did you still have fun? Could you enjoy the game again after being so long from it, so long away from it? You did have fun, great. Another game you may want. Hold on to your wallet. Because Dick Confused decided to make AA and indie market profitable all by himself, which is very commendable. Ah, you asked about that the other day. Yeah, I got it. I don't know where. Oh, I think it was through the story or something.
This must be the place.
Ah, this is a side quest place. Okay. They really nailed some things with combat, but then they fucked up with other things. So for example, movement, like we're moving, and the importance of positioning through simple movement, not through dodge or anything like that, is phenomenal. It's really good because you can go to enemy's side, to their back, and so on. And there's this dodge, but the dodge is just so immersion breaking because look at the distance that he dodges. It might be required due to the amount of distance enemies are covering with their attacks. But I don't know, it's kind of... Animations are really important for me in games. More important than graphical fidelity. And things like that, or this attack that just Sub-Zero with sword on it, really kill everything else they've done well. Like this, I love this kick. It's always fun to use it. Shield throw is fun. It seems like they've done a good job in a way that they know what they wanted to do, but then when they had to do it, then they needed to revert back to something that wouldn't be as polished as some of the other stuff they have created. Like for example, you've seen some of the attacks that enemies are making, like combos specifically. It seems like when they are doing combos, you can't really stutter them or stagger them or whatever. They need to complete the combo, and they will go right through your attack. Some enemies, some won't. But usually when they are doing a single attack, which is something like those other Spartan soldiers that we are battling or whatever they are, Greek soldiers, it's much better than fighting marauders, those barbarians that we fought when going to this temple, because those barbarians could go through attacks, and I don't like that. You can push them with a kick though. That's good. But it seems like they need to perform their combo from start till the end, and there's nothing you can do about it to stop it unless you use the kick. While they will stagger you if you do the same thing, from what I've figured out. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I need to pay attention to it more, but yeah, there are definitely some things that require far more polish. Yeah, it is water cold, I think. He does dodge pretty far back, and I find it does take you out of the combat, so I would end up running back to the enemies that I could hack away at them. Yeah, that specific problem with dual wielding. Dual wielding does that specific... It does have that specific problem. I like dual wielding, how it's done, but... Step back and doing this... This might be the most overpowered move in the game, by the way. And when you do the same thing with two weapons, it's not nearly as effective. By the way, does any of you that have played the game know if you can at the same time poison, fire, and bleed the enemy? Or how do damage over time things function in this game? Can they be stacked? Meaning stacked one on top of the other. Can we have the same enemy burning, being poisoned, and bleeding if they are not resistant to it?
The symbols must be the key to opening that chest.
Okay, there's another symbol over there. Can we see the third one? No, not yet. Let me go to this location one more time, because I haven't really paid attention to symbols. No, nothing here. How the hell do I get to that area? Oh yeah, I still post stuff. I have to, mate. Although I'm making very low amount at this point on the kids channel, but it helps, everything helps. So how the hell do I get to... I have a bleed jewel added to my sword and I have an ability that lights the sword on fire. I have not paid attention to see it. I do know that health bar does go down quickly. Okay, thanks. Oh, I should just throw the shield, right? And there's the third. What the hell do I... What? I mean, I can't aim, so... Anyone got a solution for this? I mean, I get that I gotta hit it with something, but I really don't have anything to hit it with. And I don't see that location being part of the map. See, the shield throw to reach those icons needs more polish. At times it is a bit challenging to raise the level up, but how do we do it? I mean, what's the deal here? How do I aim? So you can aim up or down. I'm playing with gamepad. Yeah, I got no clue how to do this, people. You use the thumbstick to move aim. Wait a sec. I mean, this is terrible if I am gonna have to switch to mouse and keyboard or anything similar. Where are the options? Movement, vision, gift, next target, lock on target. Why can't we lock on it? What the fuck did they create here? I mean, this is the worst thing I've seen so far. What the fuck is... Hold L2. Ah, alright. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I would not have figured that out. Cheers. Oh man, you just saved me a bunch of fucking frustration. No, don't give me that. Why do they place it over there if it's so difficult to hit? Oh man, I see what you mean by aiming. Oh man, this is painful. Wow, they really fucked this up. Oh no, they didn't. It's just red color. I don't know why it's red color. When it could clearly work. Oh well, it is what it is. New skill, Heart Hunter. Okay. What is that? And for some reason I need to do things with keyboard and mouse. in the menu. Sometimes it doesn't work. I'm already level 27. Damn. Incompatible. This is a special weapon. Gather your strength to deal a deadly blow that even a shield can't stop. Okay. Not using a shield currently, but good thing to know for later. I can switch shield throw with that. We'll check it out later. Why not? By the way, mate, are spears, swords, and axes only weapon types in the game? Tell me there's more. Please tell me there's more. Shit. Okay, so focus on the boss. That's not a good design in a game like this. Yeah, this game is not good when it comes to fighting enemy groups. They fucked up with that. Just because of these movements that are all over the place. Spears, swords, axes. Oh, there are two-handed swords. Yeah, typical elemental variety. Alright, thanks. Oh, that's good. I did not know there are two-handed swords. I know there's dual wielding, but I didn't know there were two-handed ones. Cool.
I just remembered that. Moments after the deadly strike reached me, I began to plunge into the abyss. I thought I was falling, but I was actually drowning. Drowning surrounded by the cavernous darkness of the water's depths. And even though my lungs were filled with water and my body was overcome by the cold, I did not die. That was quite useful. It's you. We docked at the cemetery. I didn't expect to see you here.
Someone has to take care of these places. Abandoned, full of memories and pain. Times have changed, and death, like life, is worth little more than a handful of ashes. You look quite pale.
Test.
Are you all right?
No,
I was just checking something.
not entirely. Lately, I've been seeing some apparitions. They look like...
See you, Sanesh. Thanks for joining, mate. Appreciate it.
Where did they come from?
The apparitions you encounter on your journey are suspended between the kingdoms of the living and of the dead. They must be finding their way here in places where the line between the worlds is thinnest.
Why are they hunting me?
They're looking for souls who avoided judgment and returned to the world of the living.
Souls? Does that mean I'm dead?
That would explain why you lost your memory, and you can see things others can't.
Not only do I see them, but I can feel more than before.
They connect the world of the living and the underworld. It seems that your soul got split between these two kings.
I don't understand.
It seems you've been given another chance. I have a piece of advice for you.
Voice acting is terrible. For some reason, you have started seeing creatures and objects that do not belong to this world. Use the ability to gain an advantage of battling rates and to find traces and obstacles for mortal eyes. However, note that the longer you use it, the more health you lose. Okay. Can I finally have my blacksmith now, or do I? Whose dick do I have to suck, in order to get that thing done already?
Some invisible
How are the boss designs?
I need to focus on spotters like I did with the apparitions before.
I've seen one boss to the side. I fought one boss to the side, but it seems like he was over leveled or something.
I'm dead. Dead. That man must have inhaled too much incense. But what if he was telling the truth?
No, okay.
I need to focus on the goal. And my goal is simple. Find my man. Maybe that Smith saw them. Hopefully he'll answer my questions. He owes me that. I think that's the shortcut the Smith mentioned. I need to throw this lot down.
Okay. So we should pay attention to levels. I mean, you always should, but...
Now to the ground.
Although I never saw the actual levels on the enemies, the actual number.
Place at the intersection of both worlds. That must be one of the rifts the stranger was talking about. There's a way to seal it somehow. I need to get inside.
Yeah, let's get back to the smith and then we'll go to the rift. Okay. I need to upgrade my defenses first. Then I'm gonna go for the offense. Offensively, I think I'm doing fine. But defensively, I could have more damage resistance. What? Oh damn, I got stuck. Oh man. Ah, okay. Good. I didn't even know that the button was there, but thank you, developers. So that's where he is. Let me see on the map. Ah, he's near the Crimson Forge, but not at the forge itself.
Thank you for bringing back my master safe and sound. Not for 1 second did I doubt you could do it. By the way, he was asking about you. I think you should talk to him.
You came here.
I got Did you see?
Really?
I woke up with a gap in my memory. 10 years after the war broke out. I don't know. You must think I'm mad. And I don't blame you. I might.
Truth be told, I heard more convincing stories than Rhodes. After the war ended, people said that Menelaus was supposed to take leadership of the Myrmidon.
Where will I?
Not so fast. As far as... Besides, there are still people around here.
What am I
Lysander, a hunter who brings me hides regularly. Check on...
Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Yes. Upgrade item. More. More. Oh, there are more armor sets than this one. Okay. I don't want to upgrade, I want to sell stuff. We can do that from the inventory, I know. Two-handed weapons, guard, sword. Oh, first time we have a two-hander. Okay. Kind of worried how that's gonna work, but alright. Let's see. So cost of this health potion is only 10. That's fair. And we can buy a lion's roar, which is a common sword. I don't want that. Alright, let's equip two-handed sword, because I've seen it for the first time now. Animations look really good when he does his attacks. Very simple and good. Now see, that's much better move. They should have done this same move, or at least a similar one, with the one-handed sword too. Look at this. This makes much more sense than the sliding Sub-Zero one. I need to sell some stuff, of course. Let's see. Oriental blade. Oh, nice. That looks cool. More like Conan. Okay, sure. Honestly, this is a type of perspective where I would do every single game from every franchise. That means I would do Mortal Kombat like this. I know there were Shaolin monks, but something of a remake, a better one, where we can fight with Sub-Zero and Scorpion, and they would be the main protagonists, or around whose story would be built, and make it a martial art based game. Then something like what you said, Conan. That would be perfect. Very similar to this. It could be made very similar to this. I think people would love that type of stuff. You can build any sort of franchise, anything that is popular and that is revolved around fighting in this type of a perspective without that much of money investment. If Achilles can be built like this, then why not others? Maybe a little bit better in some parts, but generally, if you love Achilles the movie, then I mean Troy the movie, then you're gonna dig this without a doubt. Even if it's not a perfect game, it doesn't have to be. But yeah, it's quite something, you know. Especially when I've seen the same movesets. That was quite epic, gotta say. Wait, we also finished a quest. Yeah, attribute scaling for weapons is typical soul stuff. Nothing bad about it. It's quite nice. But we'll see how it works later. I don't know the full system at this point. Honestly, I would play this over games like Diablo 3 or Diablo 4 any day of the week. Basically, that's just preference, of course. You know, I like to shit on isometric hack and slash. Even the ones that are at the top, like Grim Dawn and Path of Exile, I still those are to me just mediocre games, to be honest. Overall, they are fantastic for their genre, but that whole genre to me is mediocre. So I would prefer to play something like this rather than those static-based, outdated games. But you know my thoughts are about that already. Nothing weird about it. We all have our preferences. For example, I've talked to a mate of mine. He loves to play that type of stuff. Where there's no story, he doesn't have to read, he doesn't have to do that. Typical ADD, right? And he likes the grind, he doesn't mind that and all that. He even liked Diablo 3, which to me is a blasphemy. Because I actually like Diablo 4 more than I like Diablo 3, at least because of the graphical... at least because of the aesthetics, right? And because the gameplay is, to me, more dynamic than Diablo 3 had it. Because there's less focus on the auras, which is a good thing. The Ascent was great. Really fun stuff. But then again, fun is subjective. Some people have fun farming gold. I don't really understand. I think they're just used to it, I guess. More than they actually want to do it. And I blame MMORPGs for that. Because MMORPGs were the hard hitters in the early 2000s. And most of us, at least on my channel, are from that generation, right? That played MMORPGs. I played Lord of the Rings Online a lot. That's how I met the guy who I started my YouTube career with. On a HD Play gaming channel, right? And he's the type of guy that loves MMO stuff. I can't get into those things. I want my progress to have meaning. I want a story. I want to know why I'm doing these things outside of just fucking unlocking bullshit. But that's just me, alright? I'm not attacking anyone who you like what you like, it's fine. Nothing problematic. I'm just saying my own personal preference is far different than his. But yeah, I did play, and that's basically because because I played so many of those games, I started to understand how weak they are. Especially if you're playing them in a single player way. I mean, when you're farming and so on, because you need to farm. You gotta progress through expansion packs, through the story and so on. But there's little effort, really, when it comes to story or anything sort of... anything of importance. Instead, they make it important to add some kind of characters that are going to be... that are from the movie or that are from, let's say, World of Warcraft, that are some of the famous characters from there. And that's how they bring players in, which is fine. I actually liked Lord of the Rings story, but the story is from Lord of the Rings. It actually followed the book, so I liked it. But it's too slow, it progresses too slowly just because of all the things you have to do. Just pain in the ass. For me. Not too sold on this sword, to be honest, on the playstyle, but we'll see. I'm talking too much and not concentrated on the game as much as I should be. Enter the rift. Okay, let's enter the rift. I'd dig a full CRPG in the Ascent world looking like the Ascent. Closest to it is Rogue Trader, but I completely agree with you. I think we need to start forcing developers that are doing CRPGs to kind of go into another setting except the medieval, outside of medieval. Look, I love medieval setting. I think it's fantastic for the Dungeons and Dragons system and all that. But something like Rogue Trader definitely showed to me how much of a change would be really beneficial for the CRPG genre. Because the amount of fun and enjoyment I've had out of that world specifically is, I'd say, second to none, really. The only other world that I've enjoyed so much was Fallout, which is also not a medieval type thing. Yeah, throwing the shield is always fun, mate. I completely agree there. Again, type of the world is a preference. If you do even a common world like medieval well, like in, let's say, Baldur's Gate 3, it's gonna be amazing nonetheless. But that change definitely was welcomed from in the Rogue Trader. Oh man, I love Blade Runner movies. I finally managed to convince my girl to watch the new Blade Runner. I love the first one and the second one. And she loved it. And she doesn't like sci-fi. You know, typical girls. Yes, I am also so intrigued by No Rest for the Wicked. That's why I actually wanted to play Achilles, because people said that it, in the comment section, someone said that it's similar to an extent. I gotta say, it's very satisfying. The sound effect of hitting skeletons is very satisfying. I wish they had a Blade Runner game style like Achilles or No Rest for the Wicked. Yeah, I think the Ascent is the closest to that. Although, you know what? I love Darksider Genesis. I know most of you already heard me commending that game a lot, but it really does have something different than the rest. It has such a dynamic gameplay from what I remember. I haven't played it in a while, and this is the problem. Yes, that's the isometric one, yes. Oh, come on, Jesus fucking Christ, this stupidity when... so easy to get stuck. And then you're fucked. You really can't do anything. What the fuck? Why am I here? Yeah, what the hell was that? Okay, I'm gonna go rest at the... rest at the other shrine, and then we can go in. I think I'm gonna use the shield for this one. And the thing, the fiery weapon. It works really well against the undead bastards. Yes, music is quite good. Let's finish this rift.
It's full of cursed beings. Somehow they sustain the existence. I need to defeat.
This is gonna help with that summoning bastard. Wait, I have also something that's gonna help me. Not that. This marinated meat. It increases stamina regeneration for a short time. God damn, I love this jump in attack. What the fuck? Where's that summoning skeleton? See, the fucker now just went through the heavy attack like it's nothing, because he entered the attack. He started the attack of his own. I mean, they just... those types of things piss me off.
The connection between the worlds is weakened. I can feel it. Now, I have to get out of here. days, my body started to decay.
Wasn't this already showcased?
My exhausted mind. Death and life.
Alright, let's rest up at the shrine.
I sealed the reef, but the stranger said there are more of them. I will have to find them.
Hey Tomek, ah man, you just joined when I'm ending the stream, but I'll probably stream tomorrow again. Anyway, thank you all for watching. That will be it for tonight, and see you soon.